Do you can bring him one higher?
No.
Stay in the set. Let's get two more. Set.
5 weeks out, and we're running a high day today. So, since the last video, we've been pretty much 14 days. I wouldn't define in the gutter or trenches, but perhaps definitely hit. Performances has seen that slight gradual decline, but everything is moving at a pace that I am very, very happy with. Last prep, I was chasing my tail a little bit. We had 12 weeks. At 5 weeks out, I was looking, thinking, am I going to be ready? Whereas this time, like, there's not a doubt. The goal really from this point onwards is to have fat loss complete by the 13th of May, which then gives us 2 weeks to wash off fatigue, to practice the peak and nail it, which we didn't have the ability to do that last time because we was chasing fat loss pretty much right up until the pro qualifier. As I feel in the regional, we still had a little bit more to come off. So we're at the dungeon today. It's a chest focused push session, so we're gonna hit 3 movements on chest, 2 movements on shoulders, 2 on triceps, and then some abdominal work as well. But things have moved and progressed very, very nicely from a physique standpoint. So you can tell, locked in, we're ready. But yeah, let's get into the session. The protocol's been pretty straightforward over the last few weeks. There's not really been much of a change in terms of food. We've been sat at 2,500 training day, 2,200 non-training day. Cardio this time around is not going above 30 minutes, whereas last prep it was upwards of 55 at this point. So 30 minutes cardio fasted and 10,000 steps. So in terms of like the bridging point, I always find like anywhere between week 6 to 4 weeks out, you start to really feel that suck, and the high days come at the right time. I looked at my photos yesterday and I was like, I'd put a high day in. So it was good for me to get that feedback of 2 back-to-back high days. So the plan is we brought protein 20% down to allow more room for carbohydrates. So protein sat at 225 today, carbs at 50. And we've kept dietary fats relatively low at 45 as well. So just over 3,000 calories will go in today, and tomorrow 1,000 gram of carbs over 2 days. So come Sunday we should be looking pretty full and super lean, and then we'll go back into the digging phase. Good. What is that?
Shoulder clicking. Let's go. 2 more. Stay in the set. Let's get 1 more. Elbows.
Yep. There we go. Pause, back in. Good. Keep the arm path at a nice inward tilt. Yep. Come on. Go again. Stay composed. Back in. Finish that. Or you. There you go.
Fuck.
I'm 5 weeks out. He's 7 weeks out.
Fresh as a daisy over here.
He's only been on prep a few weeks. Yeah, he's been digging hard, but he's at that point now where I've just said, like, between 6 to 4 weeks out, you start to feel it. So he's got it all to come, really.
A couple more weeks, I'll be a miserable bastard like this guy.
Yeah. You got to smile. But we're at the dungeon today, and the reason for that is because, like, you can hear there's no music. It's like a really nice place. Just come and get a big session in. There's no external noise. You can just lock in. Probably
Full
used to it.
either side be heavy as well. Go heavier again.
Too light. Set.
I'll do working set.
Oh no. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Come on. Got to work through these now. That's 5. Come on. Back up. That's 6. Come on, give me 2 more. Pause. Back in. That's 7. Work for this last one. Yeah.
One more with you.
Yep. Oh. Yep.
Ah. Fuck. Do you want spotting or?
I'll give you a shout, yeah.
Let's get one more. So.
There you go. Good. Come on.
Boy.
Come on. Yep. Go again. Pause. Back in. Oh, you work for that. Finish it. One more with me. Yep.
Fuck.
So, volume off season versus now in prep's exactly the same. The only difference is we've taken out any drop sets or any intensifiers now. So even though you progressively get, let's say, weaker and less energy as you get further through prep, doesn't mean then if you don't meet your numbers in the logbook that you then go and chase that volume that you lose through a lighter load, because the stress fatigue element of that is going to hold you back. So even though I think the last time that I filmed I was doing, I think 3 plates and a 10 for the same volume, I've accepted the fact that I'm getting a little bit weaker, but I've not chased that volume, I've just chased accuracy with the load. But the setup really for training is isolations, 3 sets typically, compounds, working set, back off set. So lower volume, higher weight, and then back off, higher volume with a little bit lower weight.
Let's go, stay in it. Let's get 8.
Oh,
Let's go, 4 more. 9, let's go, light work. 10, let's go. 2 more, come on. 1 more with me. Drive it, all you, drive it, all you, drive it, all you. Set.
fucking hell. It's not nice, that.
Was that my water?
Yeah. 2 sets on that, sweet. Yep, keep that tension there now. Rinse it. Looks good. Come on. 7, good. Get it fucking... Give me one more, forced. Up. Yeah, good.
Drive it. Let's go. Stay in it. At least 2.
Left end.
What's that?
My arm just died. Should have fucking...
You need a refeed week, bro.
Need a refeed month, not 2 high days. 2 high days, 1,000 gram of carbs.
What we doing now? Shoulders.
Go to Cheesecake Factory and eat that.
Trust.
Fucking hell. See the feeler there, but yep. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Go again. Drive up. Come on, 2 more. Up. Finish this one. Pause. Finish that. When do you keep sneaking for your haircut off you?
What's that?
When do you keep sneaking for your haircut?
Every week.
What day?
Just mixes. I went about 2 days ago.
5 gram of cream of rice when I get back. Tucking in like a little pig.
Let's go. Would you rather Claudia's ass or a cream of rice pot? Let's go. All you, drive it, all you. Yeah,
Ah, fuck. This is the worst I've felt in a session, this, by a mile.
I can fucking tell.
By a mile.
If you get deep tissue, would that get that out? Come on, big finish now, let's go. Get in it. Drive it. Let's go, drive it. Come on.
This one.
All you. No help. Come on, get it. One more with me.
I've just been talking about fatigue management. Roz and me are very different. I listen to my body.
I'm just fucking...
Roz will just force...
Go hard or go home.
Yeah, which I rate, and what I will say is I encourage people to train with people like him, but when you're on prep, you just take him with a pinch of salt because like that was not another rep, clearly. I struggled to finish the final one, but Roz would get another 3 from that point onwards. That's probably why he looks like he does, but he needs to make sure in prep that he drops that.
It's gonna be the thing that writes me off, innit?
Yeah. Fatigue management's so important, and it's good training hard, but what you need to realise is your energy demand is just as much when you're in a deficit than you're in a surplus, but you don't have the food to suffice the performance level, so you just need to make sure that you listen to your body.
He still had fucking one more rep anyway.
So final exercise is cables, high to low. The emphasis here is taking the chest through the full range, but what we're trying to really do is focus on squeezing it and controlling it in the shortened range to completely finish the chest off. So pretty much 2 compounds, 2 isolations, and then with shoulders 2 compounds. We usually top arms up after today, but due to the high day, what we're going to do is do arms tomorrow. So there's going to be no triceps. We're going to finish on traps and then see how I'm looking. I'd have liked to have a little bit more food today before training to put that to use, but we'll for sure look better tomorrow. With a full day of 500 carbs going in today, and arms will be pretty full tomorrow, and top the upper lineup, and hopefully bring this energy back to life. See you later, bro. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Get the chest up. Yep. Pause. Back in. Yeah, there you go.
Come on, let's go. Stay in the set. Drive it.
Fucking hell, blew my lid off that. So that's pushing the bag, and as you can see the energy's dropping slightly, but we've got 125 dry weight rice, 150 chicken, 100 veg. But we're just reflecting actually on the way home in the car of how this prep feels so much different just from a mindset perspective. Last year was all about where will I land, how good am I, what data are we going to be able to pull from the shows in order to plan for 2024. And I don't really talk about the goal as much anymore, and I've said like we all know the goal is to turn pro, but I think just having a more of a relaxed approach with prep this year and not really focusing too much on how I look and just embracing how I feel and how I'm performing, and actually being grateful to be in a position to prep in the UK, come to Dubai, train at the best gyms in the world. But I think it goes without saying that the goal is so important to me this time around, and I won't stop till I've got it. And it's almost like we have a run of 4 to 5 shows, but the difference this year is I believe I'm good enough. So I've just sent my updates to Cal, and he was like, he wasn't very complimentary last year. He was just like, right, add cardio, reduce food, right, we've got a high day, yeah, perfect, that high day's worked. Whereas now, like, in his words, absolutely unreal spot to be in at 5 weeks out, and I think you will all agree I'm ahead of curve this time, and that's so that we're super meticulous with how we land the peak, because truth be told, in the regional we could have probably been leaner, and in Italy we could have probably driven a little bit more fullness, but the difference this year is we have a whole lot more mass. So I'm 87.9 kilogram on the scale this morning. I'd imagine after these high days I'll probably push back up to 89, and then we're digging for another 2.5 weeks to pull the remaining fat loss off. The judge said I needed 2 kilogram, and it's looking like I've gone and got 3.5. And the areas that I needed to improve was directly my trunk, my lower abs, my lower lats and my arms. And I think you can see they've all come up. So it's just about that consistent repetition, that grind now, ticking each day off as it comes, enjoying the high days when they come. I'll be heading back to the UK on the 16th to get my feet up and start to prep, and then we'll be flying to Alicante where it's all going to be documented. So this shit gets real now. We're not going to be missing any Sundays. They're going to be dropping every single week. So that's just a short snippet of how we're looking training. We're going to cover diet in the next one, and touch on how food setup has been and why we drive dietary fats low, why we prioritise carbs, why we prioritise protein. But I'll see you in the next one.